3, 2, 1, action.
Greetings, my friends. Pastor Jeff Haygood here. I'm here this morning to talk to you about living better. I keep saying every morning things are going to get better and better and better and better and better for you. In Genesis chapter number 12, God spoke to Abraham and he said these words to Abraham. He says, I want you to get out of your father's house, away from your countrymen, to a land that I'm going to show you. And he says, I'm going to make your name great. I'm going to make you a blessing. I'm going to bless those that bless you. I'm going to curse those that curse you. And in you, all of the families of the earth will be blessed. What a magnificent promise. Can you imagine a life that is so outstanding, so super, so magnificent, so glorious, that everybody who blesses you gets blessed, and everyone who curses you gets cursed, and that all the families of the earth are blessed because of you? God even said he would make your name great. Let me tell you something, friend. That's better living right there. A couple of things I'll leave with you this morning that I think will be vital to your understanding of taking the next steps to having the better life, the greater life, the more wonderful life, the more excellent life that God has called you to. Number one, God has a purpose for you, and pursuing that purpose will require you to experience things that are painful. You know, Jesus went to the cross. It was his purpose. He told Pilate, for this cause I was born, and for this cause I've come into the earth. Why? To experience pain, because there is no power where there is no pain. There is no promotion where there is no pain. We have been taught by culture and society, and even in Christianity, to receive pain as a source or a sense that something is not right. Sometimes you're experiencing pain in life, but you're right in the middle of God's will and his purpose for your life. Number two, purpose is always precious, so each one of us has to pay a price. I have a really good marriage, if I might say so myself, but my goodness, it costs me a lot. It is expensive. She is a female, according to Louis Greenup. She has a fee. She is not free. It costs me a lot to be happy in my life, to be fulfilled and to be satisfied. And to be happy, fulfilled, and satisfied in your life with God, it is going to be costly. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you treasure. It's going to cost you emotion. It's going to cost you everything you have, but it will always be worth it because your life will keep getting better. Here's the third thing I'll mention to you. Purpose teaches us patience, as a lifetime of intentional preparation might be for just one moment in time. God does a whole lot. You remember what he did with David? But by the time he got an opportunity to fight Goliath, and Saul said, I don't believe you're able to handle this. David says, I was keeping my father's sheep, and I fought with a bear and I won. I fought with a lion and I won. All of that preparation was for one moment. And I believe that what you've been experiencing and what you've been dealing with and what you've been going through is all for a moment in time that God is going to use you to usher in a whole new level of good living and good life with God. So be very intentional. I'll leave you with this. Be very intentional. If you're going to live a wonderful life of purpose, you have to be very intentional. Don't just let life happen to you, but make every minute count. Be very intentional. Secondarily, if you're going to be a person of purpose, and I believe that you are, you're going to be a pretty intense individual. You're not going to just take whatever comes your way. You're going to get what God has for you. You're not going to give up. You're going to have dogged tenacity. And when you ask, it is going to be the fervent, effectual prayers that come out of your mouth that are going to avail much. You're going to be very intense. When you are successful, you'll be intense. When you're a person of achievement, you'll be intense. And thirdly, I'll finish with this. A person of purpose is going to be inventive. It's quite possible that what God has for you to do, no one's ever done before. No one's ever thought of it. No one's ever tried it. But God will put a dream in your heart. He'll put a vision in your mind. He'll put a goal in your life. And you don't have a track record. You don't have a model. You don't have someone who's already done it before because it's unique to you. And I want you to know there's a better life for you, and it's time to live it now. Be intentional, be intense, be inventional, and be right where God wants you to be. I'm Pastor Jeff Haygood. I thank you for tuning in, my friends. God bless you. Better living is your destiny.